Hey, what's up everybody? Alright, so obviously we're back winter camping. I want to give everybody an update on the ranch that I was going to purchase. Unfortunately, the owner, his name was John, and I met him once. He's a really nice guy. We met out at the property, and we walked it and everything, and he emailed me afterwards, was like, oh, this would be perfect for you, because I told him I do YouTube, and he checked out the channel, and he was like, oh man, he's like, this is a great channel, and I really want you to have this property and all that stuff. So I was really excited about all those things, and I was hoping to invite him out, you know, once I had the place and kind of show him what I was going to do with it. But unfortunately he passed away. And so what happens now is that apparently my contract is canceled because he's not able to close at, you know, at closing, which was going to be in less than a week. And so, you know, I'll get my money refunded to me. You know, obviously it's, I don't lose out on that regard. But then the property goes into probate, and that's where the courts decide, you know, kind of like they kind of decide the whole estate. And I'm still familiarizing myself with the process, but apparently it can take a long time, and it can be anywhere from a couple months to up to a year or even longer, you know. So you know, I'm obviously disappointed that John passed away. I mean, he was a really nice guy, and you know, like I said, he got on and checked out my channel and was like, oh, this is awesome, and so that was kind of cool. But you know, I've been tired this year with being on the road, and you know, this is 6 years on the road, living in that little 4x4 truck or winter camping, and you all see how physically demanding this winter camping stuff is. And so I was really in my mind mentally, I was already there. You know, I was like, I'm moving into this place, and I'm gonna have my own spot to camp that doesn't have trash in it from other people, and you know, I can just do what I want on the land, and Sarah can run around, and we'll kind of have a place to go to and land when things get nuts, like right now. But then, you know, unfortunately, John passed away, and so I'm back out on the road, and I don't know what's going to happen with the property. There's a chance I might be able to get it in the future, so you know, we'll keep that option open for sure. But I think right now, asking the family about it while they're bereaving John is not the right move. You know, it's like I can just put my desire for that property on hold for a while and let them, you know, sort out their affairs and address what needs to be addressed as a family. And then when they're done with that, you know, maybe I can approach them and say, hey, you know, just a heads up, John and I were talking about this, and we had agreed upon, you know, a set price, and the contract was in place, and we were getting ready to close, and unfortunately he passed. And so I'd definitely be interested to see if they're interested in picking that up and going from there. So but we're winter camping right now. It's really starting to come down pretty good. Let me grab the camera. I want to bring it up to the window here and show you. So we're currently camping in a ponderosa pine forest, and so these trees around here are just massive. And it started snowing a couple hours ago, and it's been increasing in intensity. There's a lot of wind though, so not a lot of stuff is forming on the tree branches. Like, there's not a lot of accumulation on there, but it's blowing a lot, which is making for kind of some cool winter footage. So Sierra and I, we're gonna go run around outside right now, and just maybe go check out the forest a little bit and kind of see what's out there. So we'll grab the GoPro so we don't ruin this camera, and run around. We're still charging up the battery there, so looking like we're bringing in about 160 watts, and let's see if I pull this out. Yeah, it's not quite 60% yet. We're still somewhere between 40 and 60%. That's my only complaint with the battery, by the way, is the fact that this is a bar meter instead of a percentage meter. It'd be much better if you knew the percentage left in your battery, because if there's one bar left, you're like, okay, is that 1% or 19%? Because once it hits 20%, it goes up to the next bar. So those five, there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 5 in there. So each one constitutes 20% of the battery. What do you think, sweetie? You wanna go inside with me? Ooh, look at that. That is cool. It's snowing out, babe. Come here. Alright. Getting like a little bit of snow here. We got these really awesome ponderosa pines that we're camping in. The only thing is I wasn't paying attention yesterday when I set up camp, and I've got my tent obviously right here, and then right above it I've got this huge tree and all those massive branches. So hopefully they're nice and healthy and they won't break on me while I'm sitting here winter camping right underneath it and with the snow accumulation. So a quick walk around the tent. If you see here, it kind of looks like a little bit discolored area. That's how the tent used to be this color green when I first got it. And it's kind of faded even a little bit, that part. But that's where the old roof protector used to be, and I'm not using that now because of all the wind that creates and all the noise and everything. What's up, Sierra? What are you doing, sweetie? Are you showing off? You happy we're here? We're winter camping, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. How can I have a bad start to the day with that? Anyway, let's get our day going. What are you thinking, baby girl? You want me to get you some more treats? I think we got those other treats in the truck, though. Let me see. You got fun running around in the snow? Oh, you want some water? One thing I want to show you all is a way you can keep coffee warm without having, like if you got an insulated cup, these insulated cups you can't heat them up, but if you have the GSI single walled metal cup, it goes over the Snow Peak 450 just like this. Let me show you. Goes over the top of it and then holds it, and then what you can do is you can have a little bit of an opening here put right up against like on the shelf here, right where the shelf connects to the stove. The stove part there is really hot, but the shelf isn't. And so what you can do is you can keep your coffee there, and that hot air will circulate through there and just keep it warm. It'll actually keep it pretty hot. So that's the way I keep my coffee warm, because I don't like using the single walled metal cup. If you take this and use it outside, it gets cold really quick just because it's single walled. But the nice thing about this is you can boil stuff in it, you can cook things. When I have that little Yuko candle lantern, that candelier, you can actually boil water on top of it with this cup, because the single wall metal cups are really good for that. They just don't have any insulation though, so if you take the coffee outside, like right now when it's snowing, it gets cold real quick. So just a little camping hack that I like to use with the stove here.